sort of film or music or whatever that really kind of struck you as a professional performer? What was the first sort of character that you really enjoyed?
Back when I was like younger, like,
small human.
La Bamba.
Yeah, La Bamba.
I love that shit. That was awesome. And I used to sing that with the broomstick and shit to my mum. And George Harrison, Cloud 9. Remember that? Remember that song? I used to fucking. That was the first cassette I ever bought. And then I moved on to Poison. That was my first concert.
You graduated to Poison.
Poison.
He waxes his fucking armpits. Have you seen that shit? I saw he opened for Motley Crue. He waxes his armpits, Bret.
Yeah. Well, when you're that fucking gorgeous, why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think those 80s guys don't deal with getting old well at all. They're like, they were like...
The girdle comes out and all sorts of shit. Yeah.
You know, that they don't really deal with not being the pretty boy they once were.
Well, Bret Michaels will argue against that because he is still pretty as hell.
You think he's quite a beautiful man. Kind of the message to Bret Michaels.
Smashing heaps of poontang anyway, so... I
don't know if they're quality, but... Yeah.
Have you seen his show? Did you see?
I've seen bits of it.
Rock of Love or whatever. God.
Maybe that's what you guys should do, King Parrot.
That's not a bad idea.
That's pretty fucking funny.
We call it avian relations.
You could have a whole bird thing.
Double with pornithologists as well.
It's true. What you could have like a series of challenges that they would have to complete. One of them would be in a van, dealing with the farts. How long can they stay in the van without leaving?
Yeah.
Now, what's your funny story about watching that movie?
Oh, yeah, Bamba. Yeah, right. Shit, I've got a memory of a gnat. Okay, so I was at the cinema. Watching La Bamba. Fucking great movie. At the very end, I don't know if you remember the scene, but these brothers out in the middle of the field, and he just like drops to his knees and goes, "Richie!" And then someone in the cinema goes, "Fucking what?" I don't know, it just cracked me up. Thought it was great.
Well, that's really kind of...
Some part of the movie wasn't even the movie.
It's like, fuck, shit up.
That's kind of a good correlation with your music videos, that you throw a bit of Australian, you know, and even in, you know, you've got like little stories in Dead Set, little, you know, tales throughout the thing. You're still shouting in the movie theatre a bit. Like, you really are.
Yeah.
The amount of shit that can actually pour out of our mouths when we do those clips, it's great.
It's true. So is that improv or is it scripted?
Well,
that's special.
Yeah. It's sometimes like our video guy Dan Farmer is a really clever filmmaker, and he's definitely got his eye on angles and all that sort of stuff. But he's also really clever with the one-liners, and you know he'll feed some stuff to Slats, and then Slats will start rolling, and then the gold comes, and we're still filming, and then there's the video, and then it's done.
Magical.
Confused, and then I wake up the next day and he's already edited shit. It's like, wow, we did that. Great. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we did that. Yeah.